Hello and welcome to Chris's Dandelion Forest. How y'all doing today? It's Chris here, and what I wanted to do is I want to finally show you guys 8 crossbow masters in one game. Now, is it possible? Maybe I just photoshopped that thumbnail, guys. Maybe that doesn't really exist. Maybe I'm lying to you guys. Maybe I'm clickbaiting you. Well, we're about to find out, man. About to find out. So what I'm going to do is make sure we jump through the game very, very quickly up here. You guys are going to be able to see these crossbow masters in no time at all. But what we have to do is we have to show you guys kind of the process of how this all went down. How did we farm? How did we get there? When did we actually get all these crossbow masters? And are they even good? And also, kind of explain what's going on here. So, crossbow masters. The one cool thing about BTD6 is they have something called monkey knowledge in the game here, guys. And what that monkey knowledge allows you to do is do some really weird stuff with some of your towers here. They give you special bonuses in all these different ways, of course, right? So one of the special monkey knowledge upgrades is it allows you to get 2 5th-tier crossbow masters. This is the only 5th tower in the entire game that you're allowed to have multiple of until co-op mode. Now, what's interesting about that is in co-op mode, now you can have, basically every single player in that game is allowed to have the same 5th tier tower. So the question is can everybody still have all their monkey knowledge activated and still all get 2 crossbow masters? That's the end goal of this video. We want to find out if that's all possible over here, man, which is honestly, to me, kind of freaking exciting here. I really like the idea of getting 8 5th-tier towers in a single game of the same type. Now, I don't know if it would be cool if we could have infinite amount of 5th-tier crossbow masters or something like that, maybe with a glitch or a hack or something like that, or even a modded game in the future. That might be possible. But as of right now, this is the most 5th-tier towers of any variety that you can fit on the same map at the same time. So we're about to freaking break the game over here, guys. I don't know if I can say that this has never been done before, because I do believe that some people probably have done something like this in the recent past. But I finally want to show it to you guys. Hopefully I'm one of the first people on YouTube to finally do this, man. I'm excited and pumped to do it. And I'm sure if I'm not the first person, people will let me freaking know, alright? I guarantee that right freaking now. So jumping up to round 42 already. Of course, we already got all 8 dart monkeys in the bottom down here. Every single one of these guys has got to be a 0, 2, 5... crossbow master. I love the faster shooting. I feel like it's way more important than the pierce or whatever. Like, you already got an extreme amount of pierce with your dart monkeys. No point in going for that, man. Get that speed going. But after that, actually what we're going to do is we're going to buff them even further. And I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do later. But for now, we just got to farm, man. So hardcore, we got to make the money. If you actually think about how much these guys cost, we're talking about 30K per crossbow master times 2, $60,000. Times 4, $240,000 just to get these 8 dart monkeys over here. That is not, you cannot afford that in a regular game. You cannot afford that in chimps mode, sadly. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to do this in chimps mode or something like that. Not possible. In a regular chimps mode game, you literally do not make enough money. I think total, you make about $200,000 in chimps mode. Like a little less than, like 190K or something like that. Including literally everything that you buy. Monkey villages, towers... like even the smaller guys too, you know, random dart monkeys just kind of get the game started or whatever, including on top of all of your random 5th tier towers up in here. So, affording that in chimps mode is going to be basically impossible. So instead, the next best thing we can do is we're going to do it on an impoppable for you guys. All right, I felt like impoppable is way more fun to do it on, because we could do it on hard and just play it around 100, but impoppable just gives us that extra challenge for us to actually take this thing down, man, which is kind of exciting if you ask me, all right? So, here we go, guys. We're taking out around 58 over here. I mean, we're getting a little bit struggle-issues over here, but with this wizard, with this tack shooter, with this, spike factory, with our nuclear sub and not glaive lord, but more glaives over here, we really are rocking the Bloons over here. Plus, I think we got a rubber to gold. I don't know who built that thing, but hey, if you're feeling it, man, go right ahead. I've got my mortar in the top over here. This is making me a decent amount of money. But realistically, the main thing we did was we all went for 4 Benjamins. All right? Yes, I know that sounds really goofy. 4 Benjamins, Chris? What are you doing over here, man? Why do you need 4 Benjamins, dude? Well, Benjamins are probably one of the best heroes in the game for co-op mode. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I personally love me some quad Benjamin co-op mode over here, man. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love it, dude. So, basically jumping around 65 over here. Obviously, we're doing extremely good. We're finally getting close to our first Crossbow Master, but we still need more monies, man. Like I said, 240k is not easy to come by. We don't want to just get this on round 100 or something like that. We want to see how they kind of unfold over time over here, how they actually work throughout the game, whether this is a valid strategy or just complete and utter garbage strategy. Because I gotta say, there's some 5th tier towers where I don't care how many of them you get, they're just not going to be a good tower, you know? I cannot see them being a good tower at all. And most 5th tier towers are pretty decent. Like, I can't even think of any 5th tier tower, like, right now, right off the top of my head here, where I'm just like, oh, that thing's garbage. I would not want to have 2 of those or 4 of those, or even a decent amount of those things. Where, spamming 8 of these things, though, I'm kind of excited, man. So it's coming soon, though. Very, very soon over here, guys. I'm getting pumped for this. I want him. I can't wait anymore, man. Let's do it, Chris. Let's show them the Crossbow Masters any second now. Oh, I'm just leading you guys on. It's been 6 minutes into this video, dude. We're still not even there. So before I get there, I want to talk about one last thing. Co-op mode and the lag. If you're lagging, what can you do? What are the best things that you can resolve these issues with? And sadly, there is no direct... Oh, here we go. First Crossbow Master, baby. Round 69. Perfect timing, man. Exactly what we wanted to do. I also get to talk about the positioning of these guys, too, because you probably noticed... positioning-wise, my 8 crossbows probably didn't make much sense there. Like, that's an okay spot at best at the beginning of the game. But once you get Crossbow Masters, you can reach all the way across the pond over there, crit those Bloons as soon as they walk in, and then still have more range kind of throughout the rest of the map over here. Then, once you end up getting Perma-Brew on these guys, which we are going to do, by the way, you can get even more range. And then, on top of it, you can get the primary Monkey Village, which is going to make them shoot even... faster, make them even stronger, and have even more range on top of that. So range-wise, we're going to see these basically going to take over the entire map over here, which is going to be absolutely insane. So anyways, about co-op mode, how can you make things stop lagging? Well, as you can probably tell right now, my game is lagging a little bit. This does suck. It's not good for videos. I really wish that it wasn't this way, but the person that I was playing with was lagging. Is there anything you can do to stop this lag? Not really, to be completely honest. I think there's 2 reasons why people are probably going to lag over here. I think number 1, which is probably the reason people don't think about, is that your computer or your phone that you're playing on is just plain slow. It can't process everything that's going on in the game. Not only process it, send that information over to the server, have it send back to your phone, and then play it at the same time. All of this stuff has to happen. I feel like the servers required to make all this stuff happen is just difficult, you know? I do understand that. So definitely keep that in mind when you're dealing with this stuff, guys. But if you play on a faster computer, or if you play on a faster device, it will definitely help your co-op run faster. I mean, if BTD6 is struggling to run by itself, playing with 4 people is going to make it way, way, way worse, all right? That's the number 1 thing, playing on a better device. That's not an easy solution for everybody, because not everybody can just go out and buy a really awesome device. I get that. But I just want to throw that out there really quick. That is some information you probably want to know about. Next, though, internet speed. Again, something that you probably can't really help all that much. But I think a lot of people actually underestimate their internet speed or don't know how to make their internet speed faster. I think a lot of people actually have faster internet than they know. One thing that I always recommend to people, if they don't know that, if they think their internet is slow, your router has something called firmware inside of it. All right, this is just quick advice, man. I just want to throw it out there. Even if your parents, run the internet, they probably don't know about this. All right, your router has hardware inside of it that needs to be updated every once in a while. So you literally need to sign into your router, update the firmware of your router, and then by doing that, you should hopefully speed up the internet speed that's already actually going through your router and everything, all right? Just want to throw that out there really quick. If you have a really old router, I would do it. I know that I have to actually update mine about once every 6 months to a year just to make sure everything runs smoothly and all that other good stuff over here. So anyways, here we go, guys. There it is. It's finally here. 8 Crossbow Masters on the screen at the same time. It is possible. Oh, baby. It is possible. Now, as far as goodness goes, how good are they? Just regular standard Crossbow Masters for now. Not too bad. not too bad at all, actually. I don't mind them. But still not overpowered. Like, I thought, oh, babe, we're just going to annihilate the mobs. We're going to annihilate the VFPs. We're going to annihilate literally everything on the screen over here. Not quite. I mean, we're not even to round 80 yet, and we still take a lot of hits to hit these random balloons over here. Like, check that out, dude. That's pretty crazy. Another interesting tidbit of information, though, that I just noticed on this video is that Druid of the Jungles, once you start druiding it, it's considered popped. Like, it can't be unpopped after that, so it's kind of goofy, but it is the truth. So you can kind of start the next round a little bit earlier there if you want to check it out. So anyways, here we go, guys. It's finally here. We're finally getting all the power-ups that we could ever desire onto our Crossbow Masters right now. Now, you guys are going to be able to see late game here, by the way, too, so stick around if you want to see the late game. And make sure you press that like button for me if you like this content, baby. I know that a lot of you guys are liking this really cool 8 Crossbow Master action over here, so make sure you press that like button for me. And please subscribe and hit that little bell button over there so you get notified about all my awesome videos coming out. I promise I got more co-op videos for you guys coming out very, very soon. I've got more BTD Battles videos coming out as soon as they fix BTD Battles, which they will be doing soon. I did message them, and I think that they're going to hopefully resolve the issue fairly soon over here, guys. At least I'm rooting for it. I literally emailed the CEO, NinjaKiwi, to ask him to please, please, please fix one of the issues in the game right now. It's terrible. Literally terrible. So what we did, though, is to power up our Dart Monkeys again, we got the Perma-Brew Alchemist, and then we moved him away. You can actually see he's not there on the screen anymore. That's kind of goofy, admittedly. Then we've got this primary monkey village. Right now it's just a 3-2. Then we also decided to add in an extra 5th tier middle path village as well, just in case we want to end up powering these guys up at all. So I also decided to show you guys round 95 here, because I thought it was kind of interesting to see. Can Crossbow Masters pop DDTs? Pretty good, actually. Not terrible at all. I mean, we're getting a lot of crits over here and everything. And we are starting to, once we start hitting these balloons, we start to do a little bit worse against the Moab class balloons, but not bad at all, dude. 8 Crossbow Masters over here. Very, very powerful. Bloons, no problem at all, man. Plus, I kind of like that our Crossbow Masters just randomly shooting in, like, certain directions, and they just randomly hit the balloons. So now we get to see round 100 over here as well. This is the bad balloon here, guys. Check this crap out. Look at the power right there. Beautiful. Absolutely stupendous right there. We take it down, we get an Insta-Monkey, and we're going to actually go a little bit further here, guys. This is round 101. We almost lose on round 101, but we do not let it happen. He powers up the Monkey Village there at the last second, and I couldn't believe it, dude, but we still kept going on past round 100 with these Crossbow Masters, dude. Absolutely insane. So it's still a little bit laggy, but you guys are going to finally see the non-laggy version in just a second here. Basically, the Perks 2 was laggy, finally left on round 102, I think. So you guys get to see the Crossbow Masters and all their beautiful action right here. And what we decided to do is just let the game play itself until we die. No more abilities, no more nothing. Just let it run, baby. Let it run, and we want to see how good we were to do over here. And honestly, again, I was still kind of surprised. And, like, now you actually see them in their full power over here. They actually shoot really fast. They actually crit a lot. Look at the crit damage on those things, man. It's actually kind of weird, too, that not very many other towers have random, like, things popping up like that. This is one of the only times that I've actually seen this in a Bloons Star Defense related game, where things pop up like this and say things. Like, nothing says boom or Shazam or Bizzle Pop or whatever. It's just crit, 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 crit. Crazy crit action over there. But I'm loving it. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button for me. You guys are going to see me die very, very soon over here. Press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. 8 Crossbow Masters. It's finally been done. It's exciting. I'm pumped up. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.